Hi there, you're in the lab with your mate JJ. Today is channel news. I don't do much channel news, but today is channel news. I'm going to sneak this video in. I'm recording it on April the 16th, 2025, and I'll be releasing it this evening, so it's going to go straight out. Tomorrow on the 17th, there'll be another video coming out, so you can stand by for that. I have a bunch of things to tell you. That's why I'm recording the channel news. The big news is I just got a gig writing for Hackaday. How cool is that? Hackaday's hackaday.com. The I guess maker community, hacker community website. They cover hacks, like they define it as well. They define a hack as being using something in a way that it wasn't intended to be used. That's their definition. I have written 6 articles for them so far, and 4 of those have already gone live. The other 2 are in the editorial process as we speak. So yeah, that was super exciting. That's been gurgling along for maybe around about 2 months now since I applied. But the application went through. I got the gig, which was really great. I've been through their onboarding process, and I've already written some articles for them. So that's certainly pretty big news for me. That's a whole new thing that I'm doing now. It's really very exciting. The team at Hackaday have been first class. I've really enjoyed working with them so far. The editorial team is solid, very solid, and Elliot Williams has been really great as well. And I'm actually in the process of reading his book. He wrote a book on AVR programming, and I'll link to that in the show notes. So it's really exciting to me to have access to Elliot because as I said to him, he's maybe 10 or 20 years ahead of me. I'm just a budding enthusiast, whereas these guys are hardcore veterans. So yeah, very excited to be working for Hackaday now as a contributor. I'm a contributor. I contribute articles to the website, so looking forward to doing more of that. We had a small tragedy here recently on the channel. I was recording a new book teardown for this tome. This is Electricity and Magnetism from Purcell and Moran. Now this is the 3rd edition, and it's referenced by Learning the Art of Electronics. So that's why I have this book, because it was referenced from that. We'll talk more about Learning the Art of Electronics in just a minute, but let me tell you what happened with this. I did a new book teardown for it. I went through it in painstaking detail. It took me a whole week to record, and then when I went to stitch the video together and edit and do the post-production stuff, it turns out all of my footage was recorded with the microphone on mute. So I'm going to have to redo the whole thing, and that's a heavy blow because it was a lot of work to get this thing done. On the plus side, I've already been through it once, so I'll probably be able to present it better on the second run through. So I'm going to try and get this done again as soon as I can. So I'll be doing that soon. In a similar vein, that was a new book teardown. I've been working on this old book teardown pretty much all year, and we're right in the middle of April now, so it's been months and months since I started this book. I'm doing the old book teardown. This is it. I'm a bit past halfway through, and again, it's just been finding the time to finish it off. So I really want to get that done so that I can clear up the schedules, so that I can do another electronics project and another old book teardown, and just keep that cycle gurgling along. Of course, I have done the introductory video for the new 30-in-1. and they'll be coming out soon. I haven't done the first project. I'm umming and ahhing about doing the LT Spice simulation for the circuit. I haven't made a decision, and because I haven't made the decision, I've been procrastinating on getting the first 30-in-1 project done. In the interest of making progress, I might just cut that feature, and we won't start the LT Spice simulations for this 30-in-1, and we might aim to start them perhaps when we take on our next Maxitronix kit after we finish the 30-in-1. But I can't bring myself to make a firm decision. I would like to do the LT Spice, but I haven't got any experience doing it, so it's a bit of a wild card for me, and I'm still thinking about it. Anyway, eventually we're going to have to get on with the Maxitronix projects, and we're up to the 30-in-1, so that will come out one way or another soon. The other thing that's been in the background for a while now is my Jaycar and silicon chip mini project. This is project number 3, and I've been stuck on this for a while as well. I made a bunch of progress with it. I got all the components and I put it all together, and then it didn't work. So I've actually got a debugging session with this guy on the card, so I'll need to get that done as well, so I can get the Jaycar mini project published, so that I can get on with all the other ones that are there to be done. I don't know if you've seen this perhaps earlier, but this is my collection of silicon chip magazines for last year. And I've got to catch up with last year, and then I've got to catch up with this year. I'm way behind on the mini projects front, but I certainly haven't given up. So those will be coming out as soon as I can make them happen. And speaking of making things happen, I'm playing Scheduled Chicken at the moment with the second edition of Learning the Art of Electronics. Of course, this is the first edition. And I'll be covering this soon. We're going to work through the project labs in this book together, starting the first Tuesday of the month. Now, that's about 2 weeks away at this point in time. I haven't done the first one yet. I want to get it done in plenty of time. I don't want to miss my deadline, but I'm waiting for the second edition of the book to arrive. Now, I pre-ordered it from Amazon on the 10th of January this year, so that's roughly about 3 months ago. And they said it was going to turn up in early March. And of course now it's the middle of April, so it's running late. I'm not sure what to do except to hold out and hope that it turns up. Of course, if it doesn't get here in the next week, I'm really just going to have to go live with the first edition of the book for the first project, and then we'll catch up when the actual second edition turns up. But if it turned up today or the next day, then I could actually use the second one. So I'm trying to leave this as late as I can, but I also want to get it done so that I don't embarrass myself with the schedule there, because I have committed to the first Tuesday of the month is going to be Learning the Art of Electronics Day around here for the next year and a bit while we finish the whole book. And the only other thing to tell you is I've got a bunch of stuff that's turned up from Mail Call. Not a whole lot of things, but a couple of things. And I guess I'm just hoping that maybe Learning the Art of Electronics will turn up. But there is a bunch of stuff here, and I do need to record a mail call for it. So I'm just giving things an opportunity. Maybe a couple or more things will turn up, and I'll be able to batch that. I like to do as few mail calls as I can, because it's my preference to have electronics projects than electronics shopping. So, is that everything? I think it is. The big news is that I'm working for Hackaday now, so that's super excellent, very exciting. I'll put the link in the show notes. Be sure to click through and check out my articles. There's a bunch of stuff already on the website, so very pleased to be reporting that. Got a bunch of books to work through. Am playing Scheduled Chicken with Learning the Art of Electronics, but that will resolve itself in the next couple of days, and I'll get on with the various projects. So I thought I might record this channel news, let you know what's going on. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching, and please remember to hit like and subscribe.